Stop before you continue. Ask yourself one brutal question. Why does pain destroy some people, while it forges others into something dangerous, disciplined and unbreakable? Why does the same suffering that ruins one man become the foundation of another man's strength? Here is the truth they never tell you. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is the final test that reveals who you truly are. Nietzsche was not a philosopher of comfort. He was a philosopher of exposure. He tore the masks off weak souls and forced them to look at themselves without excuses. When he said, "What does not kill me makes me stronger," he was not talking about motivation posters or empty optimism. He was describing a violent internal transformation, the destruction of the fragile self, and the birth of something harder, colder and far more dangerous. Modern society lied to you. It taught you that comfort is the goal, that happiness is a right, that pain is something to escape at all costs. Nietzsche saw the opposite. He understood that running from pain is betrayal, because pain is the language life uses when it wants to evolve you. Every time you escape discomfort, you don't protect yourself. You weaken yourself. You train your mind to retreat. You teach your soul that it is allowed to break. Nietzsche understood something terrifying. Human beings are not built in moments of peace. They are forged in collapse. When your illusions are stripped away, when what you relied on disappears, when you are forced to stand alone, face to face with yourself, without validation, without excuses, without comfort. That is where real construction begins. Pain is not a curse. Pain is a hammer. It either shapes you or shatters you. The difference is not how intense the pain is. The difference is whether you have the courage to endure it without lying to yourself. Psychologically strong men are not born. They are created through betrayal, loss, humiliation, isolation, and internal war. Nietzsche despised the victim mindset. He saw complaining as a form of slavery. Because when you complain, you declare that your life is controlled by forces outside you. Strength, in Nietzsche's world, belongs to the man who says yes to life in all its brutality. Yes to struggle, yes to suffering, yes to chaos. Because he understands that all of it is fuel. This is where Nietzsche's most dangerous idea appears. The will to power. Not power over others, as the shallow assume, but power over the self in moments of weakness. When everything inside you wants to quit, when escape feels seductive, when the voice in your head whispers that this is too much. In that moment, every small decision becomes a battlefield. To rise when it hurts, to remain silent instead of complaining, to act while others wait for sympathy. That is will. That is dominance over the self. And that is where true power is born. Weak men hate psychologically strong men, not because they are cruel, but because they are mirrors. Their presence exposes every excuse, every avoided struggle, every moment of cowardice. That is why they are labeled cold, arrogant, heartless. But the truth is simpler. They have passed a stage others are still trapped in. Nietzsche knew that pain, if not transformed into meaning, becomes poison. But when faced consciously, it becomes architecture. The man who walks through hell without becoming bitter is rare. That man does not beg for respect. His presence demands it. His silence carries weight. His calm unsettles others. Look closely at every man you respect. Behind him is a story he rarely tells. Loss, failure, isolation, in a war. No one builds a powerful character by accident. Nietzsche never glorified pain for its own sake. He glorified confrontation. Because numbing pain only delays collapse. It never prevents it. Here is the question that should disturb you. What are you doing with your pain? Are you using it as an excuse or as a weapon? Do you broadcast it or do you refine it until it becomes quiet strength? The man who masters his pain does not seek attention. He becomes impossible to ignore. If this video makes you uncomfortable, that's a good sign. This content is not designed to soothe you. It is designed to wake you up. And this is only one chapter in the Nietzsche series. What comes next goes deeper, darker, more dangerous. We will explore why isolation sharpens the mind, why discipline creates freedom, and why the strongest transformations happen when you disappear from the world. If you are still here, you are not like most people. Subscribe to the channel and follow the series. We don't offer empty motivation. We offer psychological weapons. Share this with someone who is running from their pain. This might be the shock they need. Remember this: life does not test you to destroy you. It tests you to reveal you. The real question is not why am I suffering? The question is, what will I become because of it? In the next part of the Nietzsche series, we will uncover why solitude is not weakness, and why the most dangerous men are forged in silence. If you are ready, stay with us, because what comes next is not for everyone.